Hi, this is Yvonne Galushi, your Business Computing Essentials instructor for summer 2013, and welcome to the course. I would like to go over a few things to help you get set up. Primarily, I will be communicating via email throughout the summer, as well as these little short video clips to hopefully help you get going and avoid having to email me. It's much more efficient for me to provide a video and help everyone at the same time. So I hope that you are able to get your questions answered. Please watch them and carefully listen to everything that I'm providing. To begin with, you should be interacting primarily with the Icon course website, which is typical for all University of Iowa classes. I will provide news announcements here, and I will also email you, but it's a good thing to get in the habit of reading what I do post here on the front page. As you can see, I have a welcome message, information about getting set up on SAM, which is a Cengage product, a web-based application that will be the primary learning mechanism that we use for this course. And then also some information on a Mac, although I do not recommend that you use a Mac. You could use it in certain circumstances and not others, so just read what I provide as far as Macs. Let's go ahead and jump over and look at the syllabus. That's a good place to start. Basically, with this class, you are going to be learning how to use Office applications, Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. And we are going to complete a unit on each one of them. So the icon system is just going to be a communication and grade repository, but your work will be done in SAM. Except for reading assignments, you will be depositing them in the Dropbox on Icon. So you're going to have to purchase a SAM access code. It's $125, and then you'll have, once you enroll on that SAM web application, you'll need to register for our Summer Business Computing Essentials section. Be sure you have Microsoft Office 2010. If you are using a Mac, it's 2011. Again, I'm not encouraging you to use a Mac because you're going to run into issues continually and it'll just be a frustration. It's better to just be sure you have a Windows-based system running Office 2010, not 27 or 2013, 2010. Also, that computer is going to need to have internet access. When you complete readings, when you buy that SAM access code, it will contain an ebook. So the readings will be done there. Then you'll have to write a short just statement about the reading, and that will then be deposited, as I said before, on Icon Dropbox. There's a separate video that I'm providing that will give information more precisely on that. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and overview the whole course. And the other thing you'll be doing on SAM is the SAM exams. They're simulated, so it will be tasks. And you'll have to interact with SAM as if you're interacting with the application, but it's simulated. It's all actually being done in this web application on SAM. And then the third thing is projects. When you complete projects, you will be working on your own computer and uploading them for grading on SAM. So those are the three primarily things you'll be doing for the class. You can kind of read over the statement here in the syllabus that I'm just summarizing some of the things. And let me go ahead and jump down and kind of go over the grading, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit more about each of those three activities. So you can see that there are going to be 6 reading assignments, and overall they account for 10% of your overall grade. And then there are going to be 4 units, one for each of the applications, Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint, and each unit consists of 225 points, and so those 4 units account for 90% of your overall grade. Finally, you can see that final grade will be assigned based on this percent. So that's all fairly straightforward. Let's talk more about the unit activity, which is going to consist of SAM exams as well as SAM project grading. So back up here on the SAM exams. Since some of you come in with different levels of expertise on these applications already, and to accommodate that, what I have done is I've created what's called a pass-out exam. So you should take that pass-out exam first, and if you score high enough, then you can choose to keep your pass-out exam as your unit grade, and then you don't have to complete anything else for the unit. Taking the pass-out exam, however, is optional. If you already know that you don't know that application, you can just skip it, and you don't have to take the pass-out exam. The pass-out exam consists of 100 task questions. Some of those are beyond the scope, those tasks, of what actually will be required later in the projects. But I have included them in the pass-out exam because that enables people to better demonstrate their expertise, and also training then later is available from that pass-out exam, and training is where you can have the computer demonstrate to you how to complete certain tasks in the applications. So you can see here I have a separate video you can watch provided by Cengage on using the SAM exam as well as SAM training. So again, I encourage you to look these all over in preparation for this class. Another SAM exam will exist at the end of the unit. So it will be 50 questions instead of 100, and I will tell you right now, it's going to be a subset of the pass-out exam. So I highly suggest that you watch this training in your preparation for the final unit exam, because you basically can see all the answers if you just take the time to review all 100, because it will be a subset. On both the pass-out as well as the unit exam, you will have a minute for each task. So in the case of the pass-out, you'll have 100 minutes. In the case of the unit exam, you'll have 50 minutes. So it's very important that you choose times of the day to take those exams when you have good internet, because your time could be taken up by the time it takes to download that task, and you want to mitigate that as much as possible by choosing a time and being sure you're using a computer that has good internet access. Now, assuming you don't take the pass-out exam as your unit score, you will be required to complete 4 projects. These projects are basically to begin from SAM. So you will look on SAM. They'll be listed there as well here in the class schedule. I'll pop over there and you can see what I mean. So with the Word unit, it's always going to start with a pass-out exam, and then on Word 1, 2, 3, 4, you see the 4 projects listed, and then here you see again we have a final unit exam. So the projects are going to come available right the first day that the unit exam is available. Unit pass-out exam, excuse me, is available. Because I realize that with summer schedules, some of you are working, so I'm trying to just open up the projects once the unit starts. All unit projects must be done at the same time the unit exam is completed. The pass-out exam and the unit exam, however, those will be restricted to 3 or 4 days. When you're on SAM, you'll be able to see precisely the days, but in general, by looking here at the schedule, Word unit pass-out exam will start on June 16th, and since that's a Sunday, it's going to go through Tuesday. If it happens to be listed as the second half, which is the case here with the Excel unit pass-out exam, it will always start on a Wednesday and go through the Saturday. So you see 3 or 4 days, depending on where it falls in the week. So back to these projects a little bit. Each project, you'll start by downloading the required files from SAM. It'll give you directions. You work on your local computer and complete it. Once it's complete, you upload it for grading. Be sure that you look at the report. There is a report that will give you detailed reasons why points were taken off. You will then have 2 more attempts to edit and fix your mistakes and re-upload it for grading. Be aware that this is being computer graded, so even if you have 2 spaces when there's supposed to be 1 space, you will lose points. It's looking very precisely at every little thing. So it will give you feedback, and for this reason I give you 3 attempts to do each one. And basically when I move scores from SAM to Icon, I will take the highest. Sometimes people mess something up and get lower on a 3rd attempt. I will always take the highest, and then it'll be displayed as a percent on SAM. I will take that percent and apply it to the 45 points. You may have noticed here in the syllabus that each project is worth 45 points, and each unit exam is worth 45 points. So in essence, the total of those are also 5 times 45, 4 for the projects, 1 for the unit exam. That's where you get 5 activities for each unit. 5 at 45 points equals 225 points. So the pass-out exam, if you choose to use it, is equivalent to the whole 225 points. Anyway, you can kind of see how the course is structured, I hope, in terms of primarily you're going to be doing for each unit optionally a pass-out exam, and then if you don't score as high as you want on the pass-out exam, you will then do 1, 2, 3, 4 projects and a final unit exam. The pass-out exam and the unit exam, you get 1 attempt, but the projects 1, 2, 3, 4 in each unit, you will get 3 attempts for project grading. Now there are 6 readings. I put most of them at the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, this first partial week, since the class starts on a Tuesday, to do. And then I've got the other 2 scattered here throughout, one right there after the word unit, and then another one down here at the very end of the semester. On those, you will complete the reading, as I mentioned a while ago, in SAM. Again, I have videos over here to direct you as far as completing a reading. Right there, directions for completing a reading assignment. And then also there's additional help here from Cengage for using the MindTap ebook reader. So you'll want to watch those in preparation in order to accurately complete one of these reading assignments. It's easy to get 100% on the reading assignment as long as you're writing something that's relevant. I'm not looking for a lot of details, just a basic statement that I know you have read it, and that just highlight the things you found that were noteworthy to you or contributed to your learning. And then be sure you paste it as well as upload the file. I talk about that in this directions for completing a reading assignment video. The one other thing that I want to mention is it's very important to keep up, because the computer is going to allow you on SAM to do these things, and then once the time is passed for the readings on the Dropbox or on completing anything on SAM, it will be turned off. And I am willing to try to work with you a little bit. I know that sometimes there's vacations and things, so if you do need some accommodation and want to work ahead on something, in general I don't want to push everything ahead, because I know from past experience it's better to keep everyone on pace and pretty level throughout the term. But if for some reason you are not able, because of a vacation, you don't have access to a computer, especially for a unit exam, and just email me and I'll try to work with you on making that available on a particular day for you to complete that outside of what's on the schedule. Well, I think the other thing I want to say is be sure that you are keeping up. It's really easy to get behind and miss deadlines. I'm going to be emailing you and trying to remind you about things, but I taught this course for the first time this spring, and I found that in general the scores were pretty good. At midterm the average was 89%, but I clearly had people really doing well and then people doing really not so well. And I think these people who weren't doing so well, it didn't have anything to do with their ability to do the work. It more had to do with their ability to discipline themselves to stay on task. So this class, being a web-based course, really is going to put that requirement on you as an individual student. You got to be able to work autonomously. You have to be able to make sure you keep up on your work and pay attention to these deadlines. So I'm just commenting now to encourage you to, stay up, read your email. You can see what the work is you're going to have to complete. Word probably will go faster. You get into Access and Excel. Those are going to take a little longer. Usually that students are less familiar with those. And then you get back to PowerPoint. Those shouldn't take quite as long for you. Anyway, I'm just giving you these comments now so that you can be successful. I'd like to see you all in that A range come the end of the term. The one other thing I'll say is you want to complete readings about these applications. I'm just saying download it and start doing the project, but in the e-book it contains directions and information on teaching you how to use each of these applications. So I recommend that you take the time to perform a reading before you actually start trying to complete the project. You'll be much more successful if you take that approach. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this little video, and I hope that it's helped you in getting orientated for the class, and I look forward to a good semester. Thank you.